With Door, we have it's all a black and white visual representation of loneliness to me, is how I interpreted it. Um, you start to see things where is this a memory replaying itself with the pay pat hand game, especially seeing how at one point the hands of a child are playing this game, and then all of a sudden the child is disappearing, and you see that device being used a few times throughout. It has me thinking, is this the memory of a child that was lost? Is this grief um, as a visual representation? But the loneliness and the feeling of regret was resounding as far as the theme for me in this piece.
I really like Door. I really like the choice to go with the old timey aspect ratio with the black and white to really commit to that like aesthetic. I really thought that was a strong choice that added to the emotion. It was this choice that felt motivated. Also, I really like the performance for those two actresses to carry it and to bring all the emotion without overacting is a tough line to walk, and I think they acrobated that thing. They really they hit the nail on the head with that. Yeah, so you had me drawn in and invested in these characters and his emotion. You had me emotionally engaged, and overall, yeah, really well done. Good job.
Door. There's so many things about this that I really enjoyed. I thought the choice of black and white was really interesting. I really liked it though. I think that in general, everybody has what I like to call like a quiet moment that you'd have throughout the day or throughout the week, even if you live with other people and obviously you have your whole life going on, but it's just a moment for you to yourself to absorb whatever's going on around you. And I think they pulled that off really beautifully, especially at the beginning, and then she kind of gets swept away into this memory or something along those lines. And then to have that go from her just being so absorbed into this kind of crossover with the doors in these kind of separate rooms, I thought was so beautiful and so wonderfully done and wonderfully portrayed. I really loved the background music, how it was like really soft, but it was in fact there. I thought it was really well selected. For me, it didn't distract, it only added. I thought this was really great. I really loved it.
Door. It's really captured this sense of isolation, of loneliness, and longing for someone to be on the other side. And maybe if I open it enough, something will be there. And that longing being so palpable that visions do come, that the past is recreated. And I think the moment of longing for the touch that never quite reached contact with another was really striking. The smoke added something very atmospheric and textural to the piece, as well as the sheer curtains floating in the wind, about something like haunting and that haunting quality of longing for somebody. Love the choice of black and white to create that timelessness and this quality of the past permeating the present, living through the nostalgia of memory of a lost loved one. I thought it was really a beautiful piece.
This was a really interesting piece, one that definitely had me leaning in and just trying to figure out what was going on. It felt like loneliness, it felt like loss, it felt like a lot of things, but nothing I could quite put my finger on. But lending itself to the idea of loneliness, the way it was shot, and just the sparseness of the room, while it still felt lived in and occupied, also felt lonely and empty. And I kind of felt like that was the theme there. But whether or not that's true, it's irrelevant. The piece was just felt really carefully executed. And if you go back and watch it, I'm sure you kind of pick up on more little nuances. So really well done. Everyone involved should be really proud of this one.
This is for Door. Such a dark and sad tone, set perfectly by the black and white and the music. The stillness of it really came through, and the emotion of it. Not sure the meaning of the burning cigarette at the end, if it had any any detailed meaning other than just that she'd been smoking it the whole time and that it was just sitting there at the end by itself. It's a sad story of loss and facing it, and it was a sad story but really well done and unique, and I really liked it. I liked the actor. I thought she was really good, very subtle, yet the emotion came through. The directing, everything about it was really good, the technical aspect of it, and I thought it was paced very well, and the flashbacks with the little girl were well done and just really good. So good job, everyone.